As the lotus blossom receives sunlight, it opens up completely. We are the lotus blossoms who, when receiving light from the Son of God, open up to all He intends us to be.
Prophetic words received June 8, 2022. My people, how I have longed to have you in my arms. My blood covenant with you can prevent the enemy's harassment of you on many fronts. You must plead my blood over yourselves daily, for it will cause the enemy to pass over you, just as the blood on doorposts caused the destroyer to pass over the Israelites' homes in Egypt. My people were then healthy, strong, and disease-free. I also provided for their needs and led them through the wilderness. It was only their grumbling and idolatry that kept me from bringing that generation into the promised land. Obedience was all I asked for on their parts. On my part, I brought healing, protection, and provision. Did I not bless the next generation until Abraham's descendants sold Joseph into slavery, resulting in 400 years of slavery in Egypt? Will you obey me so I can bless you? Depart from the world system, from depending on your natural strength, and come let me direct your paths, to be my instruments and to receive my blessings. Surrender all pride so that I can orchestrate your daily paths. Ultimately, I will lead each of you to your God-given destinies. Will you divest yourself of struggling daily and let me bless you on my terms? Come to me, all who are heavily laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am humble and gentle in heart, and you shall find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy to bear, and the burden I give you is light. I bear it all for you. How I Learned to Hear from God by Patricia. There are many ways God communicates with His people. This is my story of learning to hear His voice. Because I had listened intently to my Father speaking wisely to me as a child, I yearned to hear the voice of my Heavenly Father. I knew His wisdom would be vastly greater than my own natural knowledge. While many people spend their prayer time talking to God, I spoke little and listened more. He has always spoken to me in quiet, solitary, secret places. Few words at first, but then more and more as time progressed. The more I heard, the more faith I had to receive. From 1985 to present, I had a pen, a journal, a Bible, and lately my cell phone ringer muted in case I needed to look up scriptures or the meaning of words I received. Most important was giving Him sufficient unhurried time. God is present in the praises of His people, so I began each session with praise until I would ask Him what He wanted to say. Did I hear prophecy right away? No, just a few words, or maybe a sentence. Then later on in time, more would come. I felt like a scribe taking dictation from God. When He speeded up His delivery, it was hard to write fast enough. Pride could have gotten in the way, but the Lord kept warning me of having any pride. He told me I was only an instrument to hear, record, and deliver His messages. For 2 years, God has called me to prophecy. Only in the last few months did He make it clear exactly what I should do, down to the very last detail of this YouTube series. Everything you see and hear was orchestrated specifically by what he told me to do. I'm compelled to continue the series as long as God tells me to do so. Why did God give this assignment? It is obvious. He loves his people so much that he wants to bring them closer to his heart and bless them with his words. Receive and be blessed. In case you want to check out your physical hunger as applies to health and weight loss, tune into my series on Eating God's Way for Health and Weight Loss. You will hear what God has shown me in regards to his eating plan for us. In my own search for health and weight loss, God has revealed and led me to great sources that explain his principles about food. They apply to everyone, so he told me to start a YouTube series. Each post will cover a different aspect of God's eating plan. Check it out.